If you are a fan of MMA, if you are a fan of the UFC in general, and you're not Georgian because I get supporting your boy and that, you should, your due diligence should be praying that Merab Dvalishvili, the cancer of the UFC, the epitome of everything that is wrong with the current modern day UFC, the fighter who shows all the characteristics of what is wrong with the current day UFC. I'm sorry, man, but you should be praying for this guy to lose. Okay, honestly, I'm praying for him to lose. And if you actually care about, fucking MMA being so serious, if you care about the UFC actually being a watchable product, you should also be praying for this guy to lose his belt on Saturday night to Umar Nurmagomedov. Now, why is Merab Dvalishvili the epitome and the human embodiment of everything that is shit with the UFC right now? Let's get started, okay? First of all, Merab Dvalishvili has an extremely negative style. It's just a fact, okay? I understand that this video is probably going to get more dislikes than likes, but I'm sorry, man. Merab does not try to fight his opponents. He is a staller, okay? And I appreciate good wrestling that causes damage, effective damage, and actually someone's trying to win the fucking fight, okay? I can appreciate Jalton Almeida, 99% of the time going out there submitting people. Obviously, I don't rate the Derek Lewis performance, as, you shouldn't as well. But I also appreciate when Renato Moicano goes out there and destroys Benoit Saint-Denis. I appreciate when Khabib Nurmagomedov would go out there and destroy people. I could even appreciate Bilal's performance against Leon, when he, really did damage to Leon. Dunked the guy on his fucking head, okay? What I don't appreciate out of a wrestler, out of a grappler, is someone who can't get people down 99% of the time, okay? Has overall a terrible takedown ratio, fails most of his takedowns. A guy who's also not even good at keeping them down, okay? But just because he's so autistic, and his stamina, by the way, his stamina never used to be this good. For some reason, 4 fights into his UFC run, he randomly got the best stamina in the UFC, EPO much. But, this guy who honestly isn't a very skilled wrestler, technically, at all. But just because he has unnatural cardio, which literally came out of fucking nowhere, very clearly a cheat, by the way. He can constantly get people down, 1 out of 5 takedowns, and do 0 fucking damage. I get knee to the thighs hurt, but most of the time he isn't even fucking doing that. Okay? He's not even doing that. We can look at the Sean O'Malley fight. Okay? Pathetic fight. Probably his most entertaining fight, but still not very good. Okay? Sean O'Malley is your fault though. Sean O'Malley pisses me off. But we can look at the Jose Aldo fight. What the fuck? Merab doesn't even try to hurt his opponents. He takes advantage of the scoring system, which is fundamentally favouring grapplers. And as a fan, you shouldn't appreciate that. As a fan, you shouldn't be a bootlicker and defending that, which is very well going to happen. I'm very well aware. But UFC bootlickers will defend it. Okay? When, we need change in the sport, but, casual for not appreciating Merab failing over and over and over again. It's also not just this guy's fights. By the way, he didn't want to fight Umar. Okay? Dana came out with this whole story about how Merab charged into his office. Merab has accidentally revealed that that isn't true, and that the UFC semi-forced him to take it, But you know, we can move on from that. He didn't want to fight the right from the one contender. He wanted to fight guys who he'd already beat, like, dominantly. Like, what the fuck? Okay. But I also just don't like this guy's attitude. I don't. He's a smooth brain. He's retarded. He is stupid. He's dumb. He's immature. And he acts like an absolute fucking child. Okay? I want to say something real quick. I get that sometimes fans can be disrespectful. But in my opinion, as long as fans don't bring up personal, family shit, I think they have a right as a paying customer to trash talk you a little bit. But this fucking mong, whenever someone says something slightly upsetting to him, will go up to people and start threatening them, touching them. Get over yourself, you fucking immature retard. Genuinely. We can also talk about the fact he held up the bantamweight division for 2 fucking years. 2! And everyone forgets. This guy ruined the best division in MMA, or second best, however you see it. He ruined it. Merab is the epitome of everything wrong with the UFC. Boring ass fight style, which favours the terrible judging system. Didn't want to fight who he should have been fighting. It's just an overall shit ambassador for the sport. He's stupid. Like, he's actually a stupid human. Like, genuinely, he's really dumb. He is a smooth brain. He's tapped. My little brother is 9 years old and severely autistic. I honestly think he's smarter than Merab. You know what I'm saying? Pray for this guy to lose if you care about anything to do with the UFC or MMA.